Today, I'm joined by Mindi Kryznowski to talk a little bit about her new book, Third Winter. So, to start, could you maybe tell me a little bit about the book?
So my book is actually based on, I guess you could say, real events. I got the inspiration from a very blizzardy day that we encountered a couple of winters ago. What is it? Yeah, a couple of winters ago, I guess it is now. But as every parent knows, keeping your kids locked up inside during a blizzard is never an easy task. So I kind of had a little inspiration and wrote a story about third winter in Alberta, which is something I think we all can relate to.
And so, could you tell me maybe a little bit about the significance of the title, Third Winter?
Okay, well, like I said, we are no stranger to winter in Alberta, as we just seen our first winter. Um, it's basically what it is: two little girls bored to tears, trying to get through one day of snow. It actually was what inspired it. Really was it was plus 12 the day before, and we were actually outside jumping in puddles, having the best day ever. And then we woke up the next day to just third winter. The spring was here, and then it was just like mounds of snow everywhere, and the kids were, oh, they were so upset. They had the worst day ever, I'm sure, in their small little eyes. Yeah.
With this being your first book, what was the whole experience like for you between the writing and the publishing of the book?
It was actually really good. I wrote the story and I sent it off to a couple publishers, a couple in the UK, actually, one in the States and one in Canada. Actually had two that were interested, but it came down to the contract and what suited my needs, or, so forth. And so then it was actually really good. I went through Olympia, and they also have Bumblebee under them, which is the child literacy part of their publishing company. So it's actually Bumblebee who did the imprint, and it's great. We did everything online. We did Zoom meetings. They were always on time with their schedule. I never had to wait around to hear from them. It was a really great, actually, a really fun experience, to say the least.
And so, what was it that initially got you into writing?
The first book, it was a long time coming. I wrote a lot in my younger years, and then I kind of strayed away from it. Life happens, you just do different jobs, experience different things. And now I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I got three little ones at home. So not doing too much here in Clandonald. And like I said, I felt inspired that day and finally picked up a pen after many, many years and put it down to paper and made something out of it. I'm actually, I think I'll keep going. I wrote my second story. It's in its editing process right now. So I think it'll be a good future ahead in writing.
And where would people be able to buy your book?
Okay, well, as it stands right now, I don't actually think it's on shelves here in Canada. It can take about 8 weeks for distribution to get to all the stores, but stores that it is available online is Barnes & Noble, Chapters, Indigo. Simply, if you Google the book's title and M. Kryznowski, which is my pen name, it'll give you a list of places where you can get it. But like I said, Barnes & Noble, Chapters, Indigo. We're working into the Alberta Public Library Association to get it out to the Albertas here, or not the Albertas, the bookstores. So yeah, for right now online, the ebook is coming available for those Kindle app people. It takes about 4 weeks after the paper book is printed to get it on ebook as well.
And so, how long was the whole writing process for you between initially writing the book and then going through publishing?
Well, the story itself was wrote pretty fast. It was a 2-year process from the time I've submitted it to actually having it published. But what I meant by a long time coming is I wrote a lot as a child, and even in my younger adult years, I just never really saw it as something that I would pursue. And I don't know why I never did it sooner. Like, I know I have a talent. I can make people laugh. I can make people cry. I can, I'm a great writer. So I that's what I meant by that. I don't know why I never done it sooner.
Thank you for taking the time to meet with me, and congratulations on your book.